Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First play of the drive, they look to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Breaks free. He's going to pull it down and run. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll use the ground game here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the Broncos will crank up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple of yards.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Some hard running there through a tackle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, BSU. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. But let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's that defense shifting again. Makes a quick catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff from the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Has the first down and more. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Trying to find some room. It's Lee.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have got to be watching this game and being very proud.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. And now the running back's got it again. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the right side. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. That pass is caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
The end of the first quarter with the score Boise State 7, Miami 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the back.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense To be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wide out. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Canes will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
In the red area, it's Lee. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Ball handed off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Snags the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. Throw to the running back in the flat. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to throw yet again. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
DHC puts them in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. On First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, BSU.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to his target. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Caught quickly. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So we got a 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And there's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First and goal, handoff. And we're able to get him down. Offense facing second and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense cannot be stopped. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Miami, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Goal line formation for the defense. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The back's got it on the pitch. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Miami, 21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Receiver makes the catch. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime.
Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he's got it. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here's the second down play.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. Looking for the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Canes have 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Boise State 42, Miami 28.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll run it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The Broncos are on the move here.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He stays alive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights off a defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Shabira. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got the first down, now looking for more. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boise State 42, Miami 28.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Took contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown for the U. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. Just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And the completion made. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
What a game for this offensive line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a big return, but the fake ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Linebacker shifting around now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting him off. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive. You can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Gain of 1. 3rd down coming up.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Shabira. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Miami.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The game makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control in his huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Biggest drive of the game right here. Regulation time winding down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The tight end has got it. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. And the Broncos getting set on first and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40, past the 20, inside the 10. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second and goal, they hand it to him again. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play.
Timeout, Boise State.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they jump back in front.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Returner choosing to field this one. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.